Shelly, before we go, could I just ask you about talking about world champions in waiting again, Deontay Wilder? That was quite some statement comeback from him.
Oh, yes. I was a bit concerned he really hurt him. I mean, and it was on a back foot. But I'm hopeful that Eddie, but I got a feeling that Joshua doesn't want to fight him. That statement just, I think, made Joshua say, I'm not going in the ring with that. And look, if not, we're fighting Ruiz. It'll be early in next year. And then we'll see. Look, Usyk said if he wins, he'll fight us. You know, you never know. Usyk is some type of person, boy. After that, I think it was the 8th round where I thought Joshua had him with the body attack, and he came right back, and that took the game away from Joshua.
Well, we'd expect, once Fury has fought Chisora, we'd expect Fury Usyk for all the belts. Is that how you see it?
That's how I see it. I see it the first quarter of next year.
And then what happens after that? I mean, there's people queuing up. There's Deontay, there's Daniel Dubois, there's Joe Joyce.
Well, first things first, we'll take care of Ruiz. Then will be the mandatory if that's the route we want to go. I'm not sure that Fury might not say, hey, I conquered, I got the unified, I don't want anything else. Well, maybe he'll say, do it. We'd like Joshua. If Usyk wins, of course, we'd fight Usyk. Deontay will fight anyone at this point, and I don't need to tell you any stories. He just is ready to fight anyone, and it's obvious not anyone wants to fight him.
Because I know, yeah, exactly. I know after the Fury fight, he did a bit of soul searching. There was a question about whether he'd even come back in the ring, but boy, he came back in some style.
Look, we went out to dinner, and the next day was when that statue was dedicated to him. He said then, I'm coming back. Didn't tell me, he didn't tell his coaches, no one. Then someone said, who are you fighting? He said, ask my manager. So he comes over to me, I said, I don't know, I just found out he was coming back also. So, same thing.
Brilliant. Okay, before I let you go, first of all, Fury and Usyk, who do you expect to win that fight?
My gut is Fury. My gut is Fury. I just think he's too big, and he's a talented fighter. You know, he's talented. Look, he got dropped hard by Deontay. You could dispute whether it was too long the count or not. He got up, and he won, and he got up and finished. The funny thing in the ring, the first fight, he said to me, Shelly, you know I won that fight. I said, are you crazy? You got knocked out. You should thank the ref. So he didn't say anything else.
A final question, 2023 could be the biggest year in heavyweight boxing for a long, long time. There's a lot of big fights to be made. One that the British fans have particularly like to see is Joe Joyce against your man, because the hardest puncher in the division and arguably the toughest chin.
It's a good fight. Again, at this point, we're looking for things that are very, very meaningful for us. Joe was tremendous in his last fight, no two ways about it. He has a granite chin, but I think it would get cracked. And, you know, he's a nice guy.